Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Rise of Prussia Gold. We're playing Prussia in. Did I say Rise of Russia or Rise of Prussia? But we're playing Prussia in the 7 Years' War. Prussia was ruled by King Frederick the Great, which is this person right here. Friedrich the Second. Where's his name? I don't see. Oh, there it is. Friedrich the Second von Preußen was the leader. He was called Frederick the Great because he took a very small nation of Prussia and defeated a lot of larger nations that were allied against him. And you could say it kind of set the stage for Germany to be created later on because Prussia was the guiding force behind the creation of Germany in the 1800s, I believe. And so he's kind of setting the stage, so to speak, by defeating these larger powers that are allied against him and telling everybody, "Hey, we're on the stage now. We're on the central stage, and we're here to stay." And so, yeah, in this war, basically confirmed that he was great. This is him as well. This is an older picture. This is a younger picture. I think they implemented this younger picture later on. I'm not going to do anything on this turn because, as you can tell, everything is covered with snow. It says for Dresden it says clear, but it says snow, harsh weather. And this over here it says harsh weather, gale, mountain, gale, harsh weather. It takes 9 days to get into that region, and then if I were to come down here, it would take 14 more days to get into this, and it's harsh weather as well. Wooded hills, gale. So that would not be very. We'd probably beat them, but it would not be a very. Depends. I don't know. They have two columns here. That one's for 2100 and one's for 2600, and then his army, I guess, or brigade, 344. So I'm not sure how much we have about 7,000 total, and they would have about 50, 40, right at 5,200 or so. So I don't think that's very advantageous for us to try to attack him, even if we cross a river here and then came down here, which that's the only way you're allowed to do it for some reason. I guess it's because it kind of has a crossing here because they have a road, and it won't let me cross directly, and even if I could, I don't want to cross directly into the teeth of a defending force. So we're going to take it easy on this turn. We're actually going to stand down our postures and put them in conservative and defensive. And that way, if we're attacked, we will fight back, but we won't go, like, we'll retreat if we're losing. But as you can see, if I add this up, I got 1,500 here, 2,700, so that's right at 4,300. 173, so that's 4,500, right about 5,500. And then Keith's column is about 2,000, so 7,500 more or less is. It could take them, but I don't want to do it in a harsh weather situation. So I'm going to. What can we do though? Let's see. Let's do requisitions. What do we have? We have 6. No, we have 115. 115. Engagement points 18. Money 975. And conscripts 188. And war supply 401. So we could more or less buy some units. Our regimental battalion trained. Musketeer battalion. Are these musketeers? Does it say? It just says trained infantry and then some grenadiers. And then there's some Jaegers, which are elite fighting combat units. Musketeer battalion, conscript, not as good as trained battalion. Let's do one of these. And then, let's see. There we go. And so it used up all our conscripts, basically. And we have some units somewhere. This one. No. Wherever there's two, I think we probably added one to train. Except that one. That one has actually. All right. So, you know, if I do. No, it's T, I think. Yeah. Y. T and Y. E. Okay. E will cycle through your troops. The young Ken, I thought he's supposed to be. Young Ken is there. We have two guys here inside Wiesel Forest. I'm pronouncing Wiesel, I don't know. We don't have very many troops. We have this guy. Anyway. So I think that is going to... Let's just take a look over here and see what's going on over here. I'm moving him down. No, I'm moving him back. That's it. Let's put him on defensive as well, since we're not really trying to fight a battle. Let's save it. Run a turn. There's Prague. If I could capture him or catch him inside that fortress, I could possibly do some pretty good damage to him. Your enemy has raised some replacements. Coastal. Okay. Bot Dragoner. What is that? Oh. Can I move them? Nope. No. They're still landlocked. Bremen. Same thing. Munster. Same thing. Castle. I thought I was in Castle. Wait a minute. Munster. There's Munster. Hanover. It's always good to pay attention to this because, okay, so now he is ready to move, but he's not going to move very fast, but oh well. But that's a pretty good little force there. It is a total of what, 850. They have a 25% penalty, so if we could get that down to 0, they would probably be up over 1,000. That is 9,922 men, 3,196 horses, and 48 cannons. And the way I do that is I press the left control button, and it'll tell you. And then down here it tells you too. It says, well, that seems like a lot of. I guess it's 3,541, 3,541, 3,201, and then 1,020 and 170 horses. And then, yeah, and then 720 men, 144 horses that pull it, I guess, and then 48 cannon. So that's interesting. We want to bring them down here and attach them to one of these armies, honestly. We still have very strong snow coverage. Look at all these that received replacements. The training of Jäger zu Fuss is nearly finished in the Magdeburg fortress. Wow. So let's move him. What does that say? I can't read that. Does it say 7? Yeah, 7. Okay, 7 days. 10 days. We'll move him down there and we'll add him to one of these columns. I know that's not very interesting stuff is going on. Circumvallatio. I think that's how you pronounce it. Circumvallatio. Around Pays de Bas. That's off screen. Can we build? No. We could build one here. Let's move him back. I know I'm moving them back and forth and back and forth. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but I want him to. The reason I'm moving him back is because I want to get him to these supply stocks of 310/235. I guess that's 310 regular supply and 235 ammunition supply, whereas the Perna camp has 0 regular supply and 143 ammunition supply. So yeah, I don't want them anywhere in a place where they're unsupplied. And down here they have 101 regular supply and 82 ammunition supply. And then this guy's moving and this guy's moving. Okay. I know it's going to be another episode of we're not doing anything. It's early February. It's still snowing. We're in winter quarters. Look at all these that have been pillaged. I wonder if they got somebody just running around up here pillaging stuff left and right. I know that sounds real loud. Treaty of Alinagar gives Prussian Alliance +1 EP, +1 National Morale, +1 VP. A pact is signed in India by Robert Clive, the agent of the British East India Company, after his recovery of Calcutta on January 2nd from the Nawab of Bengal. The Nawab was, if I'm mispronouncing, I apologize. The Nawab was eager to secure his rear from threat of attack by the Afghans, who had just taken and sacked Delhi. Moreover, all British goods that passed through Bengal would be exempt from duties. Bengal. I think it's called Bengal. So all goods would be exempt from duties. Constitution of a British or Britannic Army of Observation. Prussian Alliance +5 engagement points, +5 national morale, and +2 victory points. Marshal Brown dies of lung disease. Poor sanitation debilitates your largest army. It always gets your largest army. I don't know why. It's like a bug. I think they called that a bug. It shouldn't hit your largest army every single time, but it does. Look at all those replacements. Definitely can use them. And then did I not place requisitions last turn? Probably not. Alright. Still freaking snowing. Good God. Where? Oh, he's way the hell over here. That's Brandenburg. Oh. He is on the right. He is in the right place. It's 18 days. I don't really like that. 13 days. Yeah, 13 days. And then... Oh, God. This guy. He's regained his power pretty well. So before I was at 7,500, give or take. So 1,650, 2,800, it's 4,400 and about 80. 4,500 and 4,650. 5,650. And then 7,750, 78. I mean, 8,400, about 8,500 in power. Look at this guy. Nadazi's column. Also here is the Bohemische Armee, 1900. And then look at all these guys that he's commanding. I bet he's got a command penalty. There's no way he could be commanding all these units as a 2-star and not get some kind of command penalty. But I'm not going to do it just yet. I know I'm doing 3 turns where I don't do anything. I mean, well, I am doing some things, but you can't really... It's really difficult to do things during winter months when you have snow on the ground, because everything is harsh weather. See, that says harsh weather, that says harsh weather, harsh weather, harsh weather, harsh weather, harsh weather. And I guarantee you, if I tried to attack this guy in harsh weather, even if I was coming down through here, that would be really tough. I might even lose. Don't know. So I'm not going to do that. We got 121 money, 118 conscripts, 30 engagement points. I would do that. And then I am actually going to do something. I'm going to do a Prussian Depot Grenadier Battalion. This is oh wait, because it says depot, it's it gives us it'll give us replacements in our replacement pool. Look at our replacements. Prussian Line Infantry. That's a lot. Prussian Elite Infantry, just 3, but Prussian Light, Prussian Militia, Prussian Cavalry. So we got a pretty good amount of replacements. This is their first game. Well, I won't say... No, it's not their first game, but in later games, there's a better way to do replacements. And I like it. I like it, that later version, better. You can buy almost as many as you want. And I think it's the F2 screen. It's still the F2 screen, but look at that. Our morale's 121. Their morale's 121. Hanover is saying we don't control it. Kassel is saying we don't control it. Let's go to Hanover. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, because it's still locked. That's part of the problem. All right. I'm almost to the point where I don't even know if I want to upload episodes where nothing is happening. But let's try another turn. Next turn will be early March, and hopefully the weather will have cleared. Oh, Tropo. Now he's got 3 units inside Tropo. Alright. So it looks like we're going to have clear weather. We can train some regular infantry. We can train some cavalry. You train 2 Prussian militia replacements into 1 line. We can train some militia into line infantry. Chancellor Kaunitz obtains diplomatic support for Austria. And then poor sanitation debilitates my largest army again. That's that same old... I'm pretty sure they've called that a bug. Your control of Schornowitz has increased to 100 at day 15. Oh. Nice. It's 11 days. Sounds good. So we have this guy. Let's put him in Keith. So now Keith's power is 3,000. I'm going to take at least one of these guys out of here. What is his rating? 512. His is 645. His is 633. I think I'll put one of them in there. Lock that back up. Lock that back up. Lock Jung Kim back up and lock that up. Wow. Look at all those there. These are all gaining replacements or increase. They're increasing their size, possibly if didn't have their full loadout of their regiment. They increase their regiment size with these by loading out the complete regiment size. All right, well, I think I'm gonna call it for this video. And like I said, I know there's not much going on in the last 2 episodes. It's winter quarters. But this next episode is going to be... There's going to be some fireworks. Because I think I'm going to come down here and see. It's almost like they're setting up camp here. Let's see. "14 days. I don't like that. I do not like that taking 14 days. Because, see, that says 18 days. And they go as slow as the slowest units. So, I think what I'll do is I'll move here. And then they'll be able to go here and then here. And hopefully that will be in fairly quick fashion. If I have to, I'll come here first and then go down here. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you like the content, and also click the bell for notifications. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.